Hey guys, what's up? CJ here with Waste Rectified. Today we're going to be talking about the swag bag. If you haven't heard about the swag bag, it is a cute little blanket for your vegetables that you dampen and put in your produce drawer in your refrigerator, or you can also use it for root vegetables in whatever container you might keep your potatoes and onions in. The swag bag is a sustainable product because it helps reduce food waste, which, as we know, food waste in landfills can contribute to greenhouse gases, and it also saves you some money because if your vegetables aren't going to waste and you're actually getting to use them, that is more money back in your pocket. Of course, this product is made with 100% biodegradable and sustainable materials that are sourced from ethical sources. So far it's looking great, but I know the question that you're really asking is, does it work? Well, let's talk about it right now. Hey guys, so if you're new here and you're interested in learning more about sustainable products that you might want to swap out for some of your less sustainable products, then please feel free to hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, that would really help me out. It will help me continue to make more reviews about sustainable products that you might be interested in. So now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about the swag bag. We have been using this for quite some time. I bought it almost a year ago. I bought it last fall. So we've been using it on and off for about that long. I say on and off because sometimes we go through phases where we don't have as many fresh vegetables and I kind of forget about it. But then when we get a big influx of vegetables where I know I'm gonna need to preserve them for as long as possible so that we can get to them, I definitely pull my swag bag out and use it. I've had all of mine for, like I said, almost a year. They've been washed multiple times and there isn't a string out of place, you guys. Like, these are so well made. They're just like, if you see the stitching here, it is just, they're so well made. I haven't had any issues with any of them coming apart or anything. And it's nice too because they do put directions right on the bag. So you don't have to hang on to anything in order to remember how to use this product if you're not using it super frequently, or it's your first time, or you have somebody else at your house that's never used it before. It's kind of nice that they have all the directions right there for you, so you don't have to worry about remembering how to use the bags. But once you get them into your routine, it's a no-brainer. So now for the part that I know you're all interested in really knowing about is, does this bag keep your vegetables fresher for longer? And the definitive answer is yes. I use a multitude of different vegetables with these bags, but the ones that I noticed the most preservation in was my leafy green vegetables, my lettuce, my kale, my spinach, any sort of like herb, like parsley and things like that. They definitely kept so much better in the swag bag. They lasted days and days longer than I would have expected otherwise. I mean, you could just cut those vegetables that were 2 weeks old and they had that you know, crisp sound that they had the day I bought them. Oh, okay, the picture? Yeah. Just give me 1 sec. So crispy. But it's been really great for us because I know sometimes I just don't feel like cooking. I don't want to cook the meal that's in the menu for the night, so we end up doing something else or going out or grilling or what have you. And the vegetables that were on the chopping block for that night might get pushed to the back of the rotation, and I definitely need something that will keep them fresh until we have the opportunity to swing back around and get them. So the swag bag definitely has helped us do that. It also can help you if you want to buy some sort of bulk vegetable service. This gives you an opportunity to preserve those vegetables for longer if it's gonna take you a while to get to them. So, and I did keep some potatoes and onions in another one in my root drawer, and they did fine there too. They definitely kept just as well. I mean, they're kind of in a dark place either way, but at least in the swag bag, every time I open the drawer for something else, my root vegetables weren't getting exposed to that sunlight, which could contribute to them decomposing a little bit quicker. So overall, I really do think this product is awesome and it works, but like with any product, there are some cons, and I'll go into those now. The first one is, even though I believe this product is extraordinarily well made and it will last forever, I already know that, the price can be a little bit of a turnoff if you aren't sure if it's worth it. And I'm here to tell you that it is, but it is a little bit of a sticker shock up front. I bought a starter pack with 4 bags, okay? So, and they all come in different sizes. So we've got like, kind of like a medium size and some small ones. And then this one, which is great for, you know, carrots and celery and stuff because it's really long and narrow. And then of course, like the big guy right here. So with these 4 bags, I spent about $88, somewhere in that neighborhood, and that's because if you buy in bulk, you get a little bit of a discount, which can help. So if you think that you're gonna get the most out of your swag bag and you wanna just go for it, I would recommend getting a bundle just because you get a little bit more bang for your buck if you do that. One other thing, if I could go back for a minute to mention, is that the bags look really nice in your crisper because they're all laid out, they're color coded, and if you can keep track of all of that, and I'll go into that a little bit more next, but if you can keep track of all that, it really kind of streamlines your produce section. So it's really easy to pull them out and grab the bag you need. I mean, you could even organize the vegetables by night you're doing which vegetable. Like if you have vegetables that you need to chop for one night, you could put them all in one swag bag if you're that organized. I don't think I'm that organized, but you might be that organized. And if you are, then that's a great option for you. So definitely keep that in mind too. And they look great. They just look great because they hide, you know, the messiness of vegetables into nice clean bags. So if you like that look, that might be attractive to you for that reason as well. So another con of this bag for someone like me, I'm an out of sight, out of mind person. So if I don't see it right away, I sort of forget it exists. So I have like cork boards and like lists upon lists because honestly, I would forget something if it wasn't right out in front of me all the time. And if I'm not reminded by it by my phone or something else, that's just the kind of person that I am. And I have accepted it and I'm doing my best to do workarounds. But one of the things that is a downside for is, of course, the bags hide the produce that's inside. So like I said earlier, if I skip a meal and I'm gonna circle back to it, I might kind of forget that those vegetables exist in there. And I have had an instance where I did kind of forget about a vegetable and it like disintegrated and left a little bit of a stain on my bag. I'm not worried about it. But I mean, these are bags for food. They're gonna get a little bit of staining on them. I think some of the ones with carrots on them had a little bit of staining too, but they wash clean. And drying them in the sun can help with some of that as well. But it was kind of an issue for me. I thought, oh man, I really need to make a list and put it on my fridge of what vegetables are in what color. And the nice thing about having these color-coded bags is that you can definitely do that. If you wanna keep a certain type of vegetable in the aqua bag, then you can write it down and put it on your fridge. If you're the type of person like me that needs to see it like right out in front of you or you forget it exists. I think a lot of people forget their vegetables are in their vegetable drawer. I feel like it's a common problem for a lot of us. So maybe this is a great way to just start thinking differently about your vegetables in your produce drawer. And another thing too that might be kind of a con, but not really, is that you just need to kind of check the bags, and if they start to dry out, you'll need to mist them or find another way to just kind of re-dampen them, because of course, if the bags dry out, then they lose their capacity to retain the moisture and the breathability and all of that. So you definitely wanna make sure that you're checking your bags. It takes a while, okay? It's not like every day you need to be dampening your bags, but like if a week or 10 days goes by and you haven't checked them, I would definitely open your drawer, see if they need a mist. If you're a plant person like I am, I always have a mister with water laying around my house, but you can take your mister or what have you, or just under the sink again, just kind of do a quick like, and try to re-dampen the bag in order to keep your vegetables fresh. There are different bundles, so you can get like a bundle with just 2 bags, you can get a bundle with all the bags. And actually, since I bought my bundle, they've had a few other bags that they've released since then too. So definitely check out their website. It's www.swagoz, SWAGOZ.com. I'm sure that's for Swag Australia, but go ahead and go there, and they ship to the US and all of that too. And it's a very reasonable shipping charge. So yeah, considering it's coming all the way from Australia. But I think that about wraps up the video today. If you have any questions about the swag bag, please feel free to leave a comment and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I have been kind of bad about my comments in the past, but I'm trying to get better. You know, new leaf. Trying to be a little bit more diligent about commenting on my videos, because I know that you guys want feedback and you wanna, if you ask a question, you expect an answer, and I'm gonna do my best to provide that for you. So please feel free to leave any comments or questions that you might have about this swag bag. And if you have it, let me know. Do you think it's gonna work? Has it worked for you? But anyway, yeah, it was great to talk to you guys again. I hope that you have a great week, and we will see you in the next video. Bye. They're so cute. I mean, they're really just like a little blanket for your vegetables. You could just like tuck them in at night, you know? I love it.